Talk to your customers. I know, you've probably heard it before. And it's really good advice. You should definitely talk to your customers. The thing we want to know is, are you asking the right questions? There's a big difference between asking the questions that you probably already know the answer to, or slightly lead them to the answer that you're hoping for, versus those that are going to give you real insights, the ones that are going to give you the top of mind pain points and aspirations of your customers so that you can build an incredibly successful business. What we're going to do in the next couple chapters is talk about how to do really good interviews. We really strongly believe in user experience focused interviews. So it's more about asking big questions, understanding what they're trying to do and why. Through the next couple chapters, I'm going to walk you through our process. We're trying to focus on what the users are thinking about actively. So there's a big difference between talking to a customer and asking them if they would like a solution to this one specific problem, and asking them how their job is measured, or talking to an individual and trying to figure out what their aspirations are. But understanding the need, the fundamental need, the thing that they are going to be thinking about in the middle of the night, the thing that's going to keep them up, or the thing that they aspire to do more than anything else. Because the language we're looking for is how to inspire people. People buy emotionally. So whether you're selling direct to a consumer or you're selling to a business, the goal is understand how they make decisions, understand what drives them, what motivates them. And you can't do that through a survey. Asking big, open-ended questions is the only way to get those results. It's about having a conversation with your user, not just asking them pointed, direct questions. We've proven this time and time again. This process is going to show you what the best messaging is to try and draw people in. Sometimes, as founders, we understand the problem better than everybody else, but sometimes we also understand it better than our customers. And if we're not speaking the same language, we miss out. So you may have already talked to your customers, and I think it's great, but keep an open mind, because sometimes when you're asking big open-ended questions, you'll find things you didn't even expect. And one of the things that we love to say here is that we're asking questions to allow them to give the answers we want. But most of the time, they don't, and that's great, because it teaches us what we need to do to convince them to buy those products. This isn't about doing surveys or focus groups, because there's a ton of behavioral psychology research that basically says that stuff doesn't work the way we want it to. You'll get the loudest person in the room who's driving the conversation. You'll get groupthink where everybody wants to agree, or you'll get people telling you exactly what you want to hear. There's a huge difference between saying, hey, I have a product that'll turn lead into gold. Do you want to buy it? Versus finding the people who are actively looking for a solution to grow their wealth. Sometimes what you'll discover is that it's simply a matter of changing a little bit of language to draw the customers in, or you'll find that this works great for a completely different audience. All we have to do is find the pain points and the aspirations, and how people solve problems is critical to having a clear understanding of how you're going to sell yours. If you're one of those people who's building a two-sided marketplace, don't worry, it works for this too. It just means that you need two different interview groups. You'll need to talk to both sides. Actually, any product that has a difference between their end user and their customer, or two different sides of a single marketplace, you'll always be looking for more people, and you're looking to capture interviews from both sides. So if you've talked to a couple people or a couple hundred people, give our process a chance. Go through it, make sure that you're asking the right questions. Make sure that you're asking questions that will drive better marketing results and better product results. The thing that we want to focus on is making sure we're getting what people are actively thinking about and getting a clear understanding of how to solve their problems or how to help them reach their goals.